Good day to you friends and followers, my name is Gray Fox and welcome back to Paragon. In this video we're going to be doing the Series 2 video on Khaimera, which is another Vamp build but a little bit better than that first one, and it also focuses more on crit. So, I'm going to jump right into this. I've put some 1 costs in here, and I threw this key in case you want to start off with like a flash fire piston and you want to use a key or a token or whatnot. This does cost 2, mind you, but that's in case you want to start off with like this flash fire piston, then grab say a health token, and then when you get to 3 more you do that, ditch the health token, get the healer token, 3, whatever you want to do. There's some options there. I don't normally go that route. I actually start with Wind Cover Blade because this ups his damage to an extremely great starting point. You're looking at numbers that are just absolutely fantastic to get your base numbers off of. Then I jump over into Flash Fire, and then I go into the brands. And this is different than what I normally tell people that I want builds to be, because normally I say, hey, I want a build that runs very quick, putting out 27 card points, so you want to complete 3 cards relatively rapidly. And here I'm saying, okay, by the time I get to 24, I'm only going to have 2 cards done. But those 2 cards are going to give me such a great baseline for this character that everything after that is just going to be kind of icing on the cake. So this character's going to start with Wind Cover Blade, and this is again going to be where all the damage is going to come. Then I'm going to go into Flash Fire Piston for the speed. I'm using 2 Vicious Kinetics at 4, a Strike at 2, and the Flash Fire Piston itself at 2. The Wind Cover Blade, of course, is nothing but 3s, so there's our 12 points there. Then after that I'm going to go into these brands, and these are going to be where all the crit's going to come from and the drains. Our total lifesteal at completion is 10 per card, meaning that it's going to give us a 30% drain. And then the game's going to end on Flash Fire Piston again, giving us damage and speed to just round out the entire game, which we'll probably never get there. We'll probably only get 2 of these done at most anyway, giving us a fifth of the damage we deal coming back as life. And the crit here, of course, because of the speed at which Khaimera is going to be swinging, then that is going to give us more crits more frequently. So that's pretty much the basics here. If you want to build it with the standard 9 card idea, you could start with Flash Fire Piston here and get that card or this set done here, and then you can move on down into the brands and then move into Wind Cover Blade or Flash Fire. I would suggest Wind Cover Blade, and then into Flash Fire. I say Wind Cover Blade just because the damage, as you're gonna have damage here, but I feel like having a higher base damage before moving into this is just a good idea. But to each his own, whatever works for you personally, however you play. Beastmaster's key is in here in case you want to start off jungling or whatnot. It's just an easy way to sell 3 points into this and then start building, and then you can ditch it and move in and those points over. But I don't jungle for the sake of this video because it just gets kind of boring and repetitive. So that's just not a lot of fun. Also, before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and say the disclaimer on this is that these are AI builds for farming the AI in order to get reputation, in order to get card packs. Because a lot of people do not have that many cards yet. I'm still, I think, around 235, 237, something like that. So still a bit of a ways off. Really looking for some Fury cards to finish off a couple builds. And then I still need a Circlet of Hell or mana, which is very, very, very aggravating. I'm hoping at some point in time they allow a card trade system. You can trade in so many cards for so much rep or another pack or something. That'd be fantastic, since I think there's a couple of cards in here that I literally have 10 or 11. Chronivore. I have 10 copies of Chronivore. There is no reason for that. I couldn't even use 10 copies if I wanted to. I don't think I could even build a deck that even remotely. Actually, now I think I'm going to build one just to see. That might be an interesting thing to do. But stuff like that, or I think I have another one here. I got 4 Rust Breakers now, which is just odd and crazy and awesome all at the same time. But you have 3 Chieftain's Crowns. I don't think anybody would ever need more than 1 of those for any reason. 6 Bounty Stalkers. Obviously, one of them was recent too. So things like that I just would really like to be able to trade in or do something with. And I hope maybe in the future they allow us to do something like that, because there's kind of a bunch of wasted cards otherwise. But at any rate, I'm done talking. I'm going to jump into a game. I'm going to show you guys how I play this, and then I'll show you how this build works out, and how in the end the vamping system works better for this. And just so people know, it only works with your R2 ability. Vamping doesn't work with anything else. The only exception to that rule is the Sparrow build, which was the last video and the first video in this series. And it shows how her R2 is where her primary vamping is, but her triangle ability also benefits from it because she uses a physical bow. So, very cool. And at any rate, I'm going to jump in now, and I'll show you. Alrighty guys, here we are in a match, and now I'll jump into this, and we will get underway. And I'll show you here that we have Khaimera, Decker, Sevrog, Grim, and Gideon. My biggest concern here being my biggest concern being Grim. Grim is a very annoying one to go after. So we're going to grab our Wind Carver Blade and equip that. And now we're going to grab our Circle ability. Whoops, close. R2. Right lane. Good, good. They're going in that direction. I'm going to go right lane. I think our Richter disconnected. Oh, no, he did not. I don't think. I don't know. Doesn't say that he did. Okay, well, at any rate, there he is. It took a little while. It was doing that waiting on players thing. I thought maybe somebody lagged out pretty bad. Let's see if we've got somebody annoying in our lane or not. We'll be able to find out pretty fast. Is it Sevrog? Oh, good, it's Sevrog. We should be good. We should be very good. Sevrog should hyperextend into our territory, which means I have minions and go. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. He took his R1 ability as the first ability? How annoying is that? I should have taken mine so I could have pounced and killed him. Wrecked him immediately and just... Ah. The aggravation there. And he's back. Yeah, the Decker's the problem here. Nothing else. There we go. A little concerned those minions were going to get the better of me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab my square ability. And I'm going to go ahead and head back. Because I got Grim and Decker here. Hoping that little minion can hold them off long enough for me to get home. And gone. Alright, grab our next damage. It's very straightforward to begin with. You've got nothing but 3 damage cards sitting there. This is just going to do nothing more than up the damage that Khaimera does as a base. There are 3 people in my lane. This is not going to end well. But I need to keep them off this tower if I can, because even though it's just the NPCs, they can still get in there and mess with that tower, so... We do not want that to happen. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to see if I can screw with this Grim. There we go. Now I'm going to back away. I'm going to grab my circle ability again. Keep backing away. And then we'll move forward again. What about the Khaimera though? Do you run off? Because that's a very interesting thing. I don't know what happened right there. Alright, grab this. Decker jumped for whatever reason. Don't know why, but I'm not complaining. Because that means she has no means by which to escape. Grab my R1. And I'm going to head back. Not that exciting. We got some good kills early, but not that exciting. Now, I will say that when you're doing this, when you're actually farming NPCs and such, your best bet is to not attack the enemy towers for probably the first, say, 10 minutes or so. Try to keep the towers up if you can. And then when you do start attacking towers, then do so evenly. To like take down the... If the right lane tower goes down, don't attack the second tower until the other 2 first lane towers go down, like the first towers in those lanes go down. And the reason is just because it allows you to kind of move at a certain pace, and the NPCs are kind of bound to certain areas, I guess you'd say. Like, they can only go so far into the map that way. And you want the inhibitors up. for as long as you can until you get to around, say, 30 minutes or so. Start attacking the inhibitors. The way I like to do is like wait 10 minutes, attack the first towers. At 20 minutes, take out the second towers. At 30 minutes, go after the inhibitors, and by 40 minutes, take out the core. That's the general way that I like to do it. It just doesn't work out that way. I don't know if this guy needs help or not. I don't want to swoop in here and take his kill, but I kind of don't want Decker to kill him. Oop, Severog. Severog's going to definitely dash away. I'm not going to take the opportunity, or I'm not going to take the potential possibility of him getting away, so... Oh, I fell. Dang it. And he ended up taking... He was stealthed that entire time. I know people saw that. He was stealthed and just waiting. I am here, I'm going to grab this. Didn't pop my ult though, that was my own fault. I plus I ran off the edge, like kind of a complete and utter doof there. I was just being a bit of a noob on that one. So, oops. My fault. Gonna go ahead and get circle again, by the way. Hadn't done that yet. At level 7, we're gonna up our pounce. And then at level 8, we're gonna go ahead and get our next circle, and that's when the circle's gonna be done. It gives, I think, 1.4 per swing or something like that. Combine that with square, and it just is all kinds of life regen. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, then we're gonna go here, and now is when we're gonna go here. We have 1 point left over at the moment. Take that 1 point, throw it wherever you want. I'm just gonna throw it into a health token. You could argue that throwing it into the health potion's a little bit better, because it gives 150 health over 10 seconds, where this just gives us flat out 100 base. But at the same time, with the health regen that I already have, I kind of feel like just having the health token is a little bit better. I'm going to go straight for this Grim and just lay into him. He's got minions behind him, not good. Maybe I can... Let's go for it. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, there's no way. Good. Alright, good deal. Let's go ahead and up our 1. So we got about a 3-minute window. They've already taken down mid tower. And I think left tower's either down or about to be. Not entirely sure. Got Gideon behind me, don't I? That I do. He's gonna port to get out of the way. Thankfully, his port did not go off the cliff, and he just kind of teleported a few feet forward. Teleported about 1.2 meters forward and died. Why did you stop? Oh, that's a good reason to stop. There we are. Do love the red buff on this character quite a bit. Gonna go ahead and grab our circle for our 8th level, our final upgrade on circle, and we're good. So Fang Mao is gonna be a problem. Well, let's go ahead and wail on him. I know that tower's gonna be pissed, but I want him dead. Alright. I could stay here and work on this tower, but I'm about to run out of minions. I'm probably gonna get hit and knocked out of this right here. Yep. Man, that was close too. Jump over here and do it. There we go. I guess they're gonna help take out this tower, but really, yeah, I'm gonna head back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and actually ditch this token, and I'm gonna jump this up. Now our attack speed's 147, damage is 78, and we'll... Oops, I've already leveled up again. Well, that being the case, let's go ahead and do that, and go here, and the second health token. Again, if you don't have health tokens yet, or whatever, you can just throw mana potion in there, health potion in there, whatever. Everyone's got a health and mana potion, so you're good there. Or if you want to go harvester key, because on the very far right of the map over there, near Severog actually, there's that key over there that you could put to use. I just never think to do it. I'm really bad about keys. If I'm not specifically going for jungling, I just don't even think about the keys. which is really, really bad, but it's the truth at least. I knew he was going to ult me. Oh, I saw that coming. But I won't be using R1 until... Here, we need to get these minions out of the way. Until now. There we go. Grim is here. Don't like it. Leveled up. Up our ult. We need health regen pretty badly right now. Ooh, back up. Let's just head back and then we'll run back to right lane and just go after Grim. And then we'll probably just go ahead and push this tower down. Left side tower is already down to like 3/4. Can't do anything while we're here, so we're just going to wait it out. Next level, we're going to ditch that health token and pick up the final upgrade to our card. And in turn, this is going to give us the final piece of that puzzle and complete that second card. And then we're going to go straight vamping. We're going to go, the next card points are going to go into our brands, and our brands are going to be where we get that mitigation and start getting even more amazing at what we do. Minions are going to turn around and be like, oh no, stop attacking Grim. And I'm going to be like, oh, too late. Grim's already dead. Because Grim, I don't know why, whenever the NPCs get into the tower, they become idiots, which makes it just so much easier to murder them. So now comes the killing of the minions all the way up to the tower. So it does take 21, or excuse me, it's actually going to take 24 card points to actually finish these first two cards. I don't know, I didn't think just 24 off the bat, because 24 is the right number. Because you want to run 2 12 cards and 4 9 cards if you want kind of like maximum efficiency, I guess you'd say. Or like the most, I guess the most well-rounded way to go into it. That Richter just went for it. Why are you even here, dude? Why are you in my lane? You just want to help with the tower? Let's see if he kills that Grim. Yeah, he's murdering that Grim. Well, I'm going to go mid. So, point of fact, I'm going to go... Actually, I'm going to upgrade my square. I'm going to go down here. It should be right along in here, right? Yep. 2 seconds to go. Let's grab our red buff. We do have the card power now, so we're going to want to put that to use. Man, I hate when people go in for these towers so early and end these games so quickly. It's a lot harder to show off stuff. Alright, I know it's kind of not really putting red buff to... Actually, you know what? No one's in mid lane right now, and there's a Decker in mid. So how about we go take out this Decker real quick? I know she's here. There she is. She'll probably containment field this, though, right off the bat. Kind of a thing Decker does. Yeah. She did. Which is fine. Because all we're going to do is go up this way and drop down behind her. Or she's just going to circle around us. Excellent job. There we go. Just beat her into the ground. See, again, our damage isn't entirely the backbone of our character, so being able to just live is what allows you to get the good kills, to get through minion issues, things like that. Being able to have good health regen, and the swing speed really comes into that. Your attack speed is definitely the way to go. And I upped R1 right there. Can't talk. We're gonna head back after killing this minion though. Unless they need help over there. They've got it. Yeah, we're good. Blue Gideon got our gadget. I thought that Grim, though, was definitely going to be dead. Alright. We'll go ahead and up this. It's going to finish that off. Go here. Ditch this. Brand. All 3 brands are the same. They're all 3 2-1s. Running 1 health. Or 1 lifesteal, I should say. So down. And off we go. Looks like maybe right lane. Silverog's mid. Whoa. Okay. That was a little strange. Yeah, Sevarog's mid, Fangmao's left, Blue Gideon's left. So let's see if we can get this Sevarog. Then we'll move right. Oh, Sevarog's not here anymore. So you can see our attack speed's very, like, decent. You know, not perfect, but it's very decent. And this deck doesn't go for perfect attack speed, so decent's what is going to allow us to really get where we need to be with this build. As you can see, you don't need perfect attack speed for it to function. Ooh, lag again. Odd lag. My square ability. Doesn't really matter. Sevarog can take quite the beating, and apparently he's good at lagging away. Whoa. Oh, come on. It lagged on me and Sevarog got away because I popped my ult as he was already away from me. That is just the worst. Man. I'm going to go ahead and take out this tower. We're about 5 minutes ahead of schedule here, though. But I don't think our team will go after the inhibitors too much. Oh. Say that even though like, they're the ones taking all the towers. And I'm like, oh no, they're not going to do it. I need that Grim out of there for sure. I don't want to head back. I definitely want to wait on the Grim. I'm annoyed that I didn't get that Sevarog kill. Come on, Grim. Come on, Grim. Somebody else did, though. Come on, Grim. What are you doing? Are you seriously Alright. Oh man, this lag is out of nowhere. And very annoying. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and cut back through. Oh, we've already got somebody going after Gideon though. So I think it's probably a waste for me to do it. Let's kill these while I'm here. Right in front of me, and it's free card power. Alright. Well, no. Apparently they're not going after Gideon. Huh. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. Well, after Gideon I go then. Oop, that's a dead end. I don't even know my way through these jungles anymore. Or to begin with. Oh, no, we're lagging. We're definitely lagging. Well, that's bad. Whoa. Okay. Wow. You have got to be kidding me. I don't know anybody else, but on this open beta weekend, I have had server issues like crazy. It's just been... We will note that the one death that has been sustained was because the game lagged out, and I couldn't actually hit the guy that I was hitting. So, I should just ran away. That would have been a smart thing to do. Anyway, rather than letting that get to me, I'm going to drop these 3, 2, and 1 point. So all 6 points are getting dropped into the Brain of the Iron Eater. We now have 10% lifesteal. Whatever the lifesteal number is, that is the actual direct percentage. So at 10, we are getting 10%. It's good to note that. There's also what's known as the LSR, which is the lifesteal rating. Doesn't really matter. Only character you're probably going to really want to note that on is going to be Grux when you have things, I think it's like Cup of the Vamp, no, not Cup of the Vampire. Oh, there's a card he has. Blood-soaked armor, maybe? I'm not sure. There's one that does bleeding, and it does that. This lag is not cool while I'm trying to do this. Left inhibitor's already down, too, at 18 minutes. So, like, 12 minutes early. I will note that big thing here is, I mean, you can just get some serious XP if you run with that kind of time frame. Nope. This should put me on the edge. I should have just ulted him. That'd been smarter. Well, this went badly quickly. Very badly, very quickly, yep. Oh, come on. That was just a mess that happened right there. And then lag again. Man, I don't like blaming anything on lag. I really, really, really hate blaming anything on lag, but you just can't play this game if there's anything that happens there. And I have to admit, I have lagged more during this open beta week than I have any other time. I definitely had a lot of lag issues comparatively. Before this, I've not had any major problems, but during this event, I don't know what's going on there, but I get these weird timeouts, and I actually got disconnected in one game, and I couldn't reconnect for the life of me. What are you doing? Why are you... Okay, I don't know what that Clary really does. I don't know what the strategy is there. I am annoyed that I have 2 deaths, though. I'm really annoyed by that. Because Khaimera, as long as you are relatively aware of everything around you, if you have spatial awareness, then he's really easy to play. And there goes the lag again. And that is the biggest issue I'm having. Okay. Let's go ahead and wipe out these guys. There we go. Everybody's on the right lane. I guess we're all going for the inhibitor. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. See, it gets kind of dangerous up toward the core with, though, because when they respawn in and they have their supers or their ults, then they all come flying down at you. Which is not good, because then they all start popping ults on you. Things go bad. Is there an enemy inhibitor right here? Or harvester? There is. Excellent. Need to kill this. Come on. Down you go. Excellent. Now we're about placing one, because obviously the game's almost over, and it's not going to matter. So let's go ahead and get up to this one. I think there's an enemy harvester up here as well. I need to kill these for the weekly as well. But not a lot we can do right now. We can go left lane, take on that Fang Mao and Decker. But I'm a little concerned about facing double ulting here, along with those minions. We do have super minions up there, though. So we could go that route. Good, they're wanting to attack Orb Prime. That'd be excellent. That means they'll pull away from the core. I think Mal's hurt. Let's see if I can hurt this Grim. I bet I end up taking an ult out of it, though. Would almost guarantee it's just going to be immediate ult. Like insta ult. Oh, maybe not. And now Decker. I easily just wiped out the... I kind of feel like maybe I took that Decker, but... You know. I'd like to get that Severog too. Nope, I didn't get that Severog at all. Alright, that guy. Our square ability again. That one's down. Next. Core time. What, 23 and a half? Yeah, a little bit ahead of schedule here. There's a guy behind me, isn't there? There's a guy behind me anyway. Just Grim's over there. It's the noise I make when I jump on people. It's like a panther, or a leopard, or a cheetah, or a puma. That's the Inquisitor Gideon skin, isn't it? The new one? It's so weird how Richter will glitch out and you can't see the texture for the chest. It's weird. I ended up with 19. Not bad. It's 2 deaths, though. Should not have been there. That's... it's infuriating in so many ways. And you see, the even when you get to the lifesteal part of this isn't even that big of a deal when they push like that. It's great for when the game gets drug on, because it gives you mitigation, because as the other enemy team members get closer to 15, because they're inevitably going to get to 15 if you take forever to get there. So if you take 40 minutes into a game, they're probably going to hit 15, and they're probably going to be kind of dangerous. And so in turn, what you're going to want to do is have mitigation against them. So if they're hitting harder, you're going to want to go, okay, well, I need a way to make it so it hurts less. And that's where that comes into play. Arguably, you could just put armor on and go, oh, I have armor on and health, so it doesn't matter, which is true. But why do that when you can just hit people? I mean, it's pretty basic to me. So that's the build, guys. That's more or less exactly how I play it every game. I actually had to record this 3 times. This was the best one out of all of them, because the first one, I ended up against a team of nothing but enemy rangers, which doesn't happen very often. So I was fighting, I was actually fighting Gadget, Grim, Murdoch, Muriel, and Decker, I believe. So I was all against ranged anyway. And it was such a nightmare, because you had Gadget and Muriel in the same lane, and then here would come Grim, and then ults everywhere, and it was just a nightmare. And then in the next game, actually, the lag wasn't too bad, but it was to the point where by the time I went in to get a kill, somebody else started to take the kill. And if you have, I think I had a Murdoch and a Sparrow on my team, and it just, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't show the deck off because I couldn't get to the point to show it off. And so this one, everybody pretty much stayed to their lanes. They were really nice about what they were doing. And so I like when that pans out that way. Everybody just says, okay, we're in our separate lanes, let's go. And in turn, that allowed me to show you guys more or less how this works. So at any rate, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. This is the second one in the series 2 videos. First one's Sparrow, if you want to go check that out. It's also a Vamp build. And then there will be more videos coming into this, of course, and I'll be showing a little bit more in depth. Next will most likely be Murdoch, and I'm going to focus more on the characters that I know better. Series 1, I try to do all the characters and just give everyone a kind of a broad idea. And the idea is just so that people just coming into the game have an idea of somewhere that they can kind of go, and how they can kind of build something that will function. And I wanted to do it that way. And then I also kind of want some feedback on it, which I did get some good feedback on that. The Sparrow one definitely got more attention than I expected. But at any rate, I wanted to do something in Series 2 that's a little bit more for like, okay, I did Series 1, you know, I got used to the game now. I know how to play the character. Now I want a deck that does a little something more. And that's what the whole point of this is, or to refine it. And I became a better player since I first started doing this as well. So that's why that's there. But at any rate, guys, again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you didn't, then please let me know why you didn't, and I'll do what I can to make the videos better each and every time. Be sure to check out other videos on the channel, subscribe for more content, and to stay up to date. You can also follow me on Twitter, and I thank you all so very much for your time. So I will see all of you in the next video. Gray Fox out.